Well, recently, a number of high-profile Democrats have been talking up an economic system called socialism. In Venezuela, they've had socialism for 20 years. The results? Not good. Some of the worst income inequality in the world. 90% of the country lives in poverty, while the ruling class vacations in Switzerland. Quite a spread. The average Venezuelan has lost almost 25 pounds from starvation. In a word, a disaster. But it could get even worse for Venezuelans and for us here in the United States. The U.S. has just imposed new sanctions on Venezuela. Some lawmakers are now cheering on the idea of regime change there. Sound familiar? Recently, one Republican senator tweeted out 2 photographs of former Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. The first showed Gaddafi smiling. The second showed him covered in dirt and blood shortly before being tortured, sodomized, and killed. The point was clear. Bad dictators will be overthrown by the United States. Maduro should watch out. What the tweet did not acknowledge is what happened to Libya after Hillary Clinton intervened and Gaddafi was toppled from power. Is Libya a thriving democracy now? No, it's not. It is still a war-torn hellhole. Worse, even. Slave markets thrive in its major cities. Gaddafi once protected Europe from mass migration. Now, Libya is the main departure point for huge numbers of migrants coming into Europe illegally. The lesson here is pretty obvious. Sometimes even horrible dictators are preferable to the chaos that replaces them. Our leaders have not learned that. How will attacking Venezuela improve this country? Will it make America safer, more prosperous? No, it won't. That's not even the point, though. The idea that American foreign policy should somehow help America has become a quaint historical relic, something you don't see anymore, like phone booths or compelling network television. It's just gone. A Brookings Institution report predicts that a Venezuela crisis could create 8 million refugees. That's even more than the number created by the Syrian civil war. It's a disaster. 2 reckless Florida congressmen have proposed granting Venezuelans temporary protected status in the U.S. In other words, even if they came here illegally, they could stay forever. Temporary status like this never ends. Nicaragua still has temporary status, so it can recover from a hurricane that hit that country more than 20 years ago. If Venezuela gets this benefit, it will be around when your grandchildren are old, guaranteed. And if we send troops there, they will never leave either, just like American troops have never left Syria or Iraq or Afghanistan or Korea, for that matter. Permanent obligations to solve temporary problems. That's our foreign policy in a nutshell. In Washington, nobody learns anything.